Hey everybody, this is Ryan. You're watching Sailing Freestyle, and today we're gonna pimp my tiller. So yeah, one thing I want to do before we get out this year is refinish this tiller. I eventually want to construct a whole brand new one. However, in the interest of time, just so we can get out sailing, we're just going to sand this down, refinish it, and then I got some goodies, like I got to replace this tiller tamer here because that's all busted up. And I also got a tiller extender that I want to put on here and that kind of thing. So we're going to give this guy a nice little makeover in the meantime, and then somewhere down the line I'd like to construct a whole new tiller out of some different wood and maybe do like a laminated kind of fancier thing. But yeah, in the meantime, let's just treat this guy the best we can, get a little bit more life out of him.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Yeah, these mosquitoes. Yeah. Strip. Oh. I think we might as well do a coat before we go to work. Alright. Here she is, all donezo. Nice and shiny and new and nice and hard and solid. Yeah. It's time to put it all back together now. How'd this go?
Okay.
Bug in my eye. Alright, so here's the situation. So I got this NATO's tiller extension, and I'm having a struggle with, if I take the tiller tamer and I put that in the same spot that it was located before, we will not be able to take a tiller extension and then fold it back and store it, because the knobby thing on the tiller tamer sticks up too high, so the tiller extender won't be able to fold back. So what I think I'm going to do is mount the tiller tamer upside down underneath. It should still function exactly the same. I don't see why it wouldn't. That way, if it's underneath, you'll be able to fold the extension backwards. And you can't go the other direction. You can't really put the extender underneath because that doesn't really fit right. So I think that's the best way to do it. So other than that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use at least one of the existing screw holes that was there for the tiller tamer for the tiller extension. It's a little bit further back than I would want it, but I would kind of rather just have it back a few more inches than I'd like it, rather than put more holes into the tiller. That still will leave one unused hole that was there before, so I think I'm just going to throw some epoxy in there and seal that up just fine and dandy. So, I don't know, that's the plan. Let's just go ahead and put that plan into action. I keep on forgetting to look right there the camera is. I'm like looking at like the screen, which is right here, camera's right there. I gotta get in the habit of not looking at myself. Camera. That little tiny dot. Hey guys, what's going on in there?
Okay.
Yo, yo, yo.
For those who
Looks like it should work pretty good. Looks like it should work pretty good. Moves, you know, when you apply a good amount of pressure to it, and then when you let go, I mean, it's kind of staying in place. You can't really wiggle it around too much. You could even tighten it down a little bit further, and it ain't gonna go nowhere. Pretty cool. It's like move out day here. I'm getting all my project crap out of here. It's just been kicking around in the aft berth this whole time. Kind of free up some space here, make it all nice and tidy, so maybe we could even spend the night at the end of the week out in the boat, out in the water somewhere. Alright, we're gonna do the trailer lights now. I got this kit here. Comes with everything you need, including new lights, wiring, even the side signal lights there. And I believe it's the 5-pin connector, which actually my truck doesn't take, but I got one of them little adapter thingies for it anyways. So this should be all we need. There is wiring already on here, but I am just going to strip the whole thing and redo it all fresh. The one thing that this does not come with that I realized I probably need is some good sized zip ties, but maybe I'll wire it all up and then zip tie it all after.
Okay. still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah.
This is the movers. For those who.
Alright, that's gonna do it. That's wiring his trailer. Hopefully it works. I've got other issues on my hands. I got wasps building a nest in here, and I gotta get rid of them now. Alright, the other thing we gotta do before we get going here is grease the trailer wheels, or the bearings, I should say. We got ourselves a tube of grease, and we've got ourselves a grease gun. Should be pretty straightforward. Let's just get it done.
Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? If I find my way home.
That was exciting. Look at that sun. The sun is in my eyeballs. Hey guys. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. We are all set and ready to go sailing now. The next episode will be a sailing episode, I promise you that. But I would like to take the time to ask, and I don't like doing this, guys, but I've been watching my videos, and obviously I watch a lot of other sailing YouTube channels too. And when I go from one to mine, I notice like the quality of mine, video-wise, is kind of crappy. And you know why it's kind of crappy? It's because I'm doing this all on my cell phone. Don't know if you knew that, but yeah, these videos are all shot on my cell phone and sometimes a GoPro, a really old GoPro 3 or something like that. But I would like to make some better videos. Would you like me to make some better videos? If you would, please, and if you've enjoyed these videos so far, if you're a subscriber of mine and you're entertained by my videos, please consider becoming a patron. I want to raise some money so I can get a dedicated YouTube vlogging camera. And I found one. It's a Sony, I think if you get the older model, the A5000 or something like that. It's called a mirrorless DSLR camera. It looked really good for my needs. It will allow me to use multiple lenses, get some really cool shots. It also has a flip screen so I can kind of line up a shot when I'm doing this kind of thing, and frame the shots like that without losing any quality. The camera that's on my phone right there, that's on, like, you know, the screen side, so you're doing like the selfie mode. The camera sucks, and that's why the video quality kind of sucks on a lot of these, because I'm always using this side of the camera. And yeah, I would also like to just have a dedicated camera for this, because a lot of times what happens is my phone gets loaded up with a bunch of crap, and then I run out of storage space, and then I'll be doing something on the boat, and all of a sudden it'll yell at me and tell me like I'm out of my iPhone's full or something stupid like that, or then my battery dies because it's my phone. So I'm using it not just for this kind of stuff, but for my regular phone and all that other stuff. And I would really, I think I'd do a better job if I actually just had one camera that was dedicated to just doing this for you guys. So if you want to help me out, go over to the Patreon page and become a patron. If you think maybe you've watched all these videos so far and you were entertained by them, and you think they're worth at least $1 to you, you know, $1 a month, that's all it takes. If I could get a bunch of you just to sign up to Patreon and commit to $1 a month, I at least usually get 2 episodes out every month. And you don't have to pay $1 per episode. You can just pay $1 and cap out right there if you want. So just go, if you think you could help me out, go to the Patreon page, become a patron of mine. Thank you so much to all the patrons that I have already. literally, you guys, you pay for all this. Like, you realize that. I don't take any of that money and do anything else with it. Like, everything that I buy for this boat is come from, you know, my patrons, and I really appreciate everything you guys are doing for me. So thank you guys very, very much, and thank you the rest of you for at least considering it. Also, PayPal, you can always just shoot me a couple bucks on PayPal if you don't mind, or if you think I deserve it. Am I doing a good job? I mean, if you guys are watching, you think I'm doing a good job, you think it's worth, you know, less than what you probably pay for a cup of coffee, I'd really appreciate it if you could, you know, throw me a buck or two. That way I can save up some of that money and buy a cooler camera, and I can make better videos for you guys. So hop over to the Patreon page. I'm going to update my goals. I think it's around $500 for one of those cameras, so if I can make 500 bucks, I'll buy one of those cameras, and hopefully we can get some better quality videos for you guys, alright? Yeah, in the meantime, let's take a look at what's coming up on the next episode. It's going to be a good one, I promise.
On the next episode of Sailing Freestyle, we finally get to go sailing for the first time in 2018. Winds kind of started off light that day, but turned up a little bit later in the afternoon, and then actually we got ourselves caught in quite a scary situation. So tune in next time, guys. Hey guys, if you've been enjoying the channel of Sailing Freestyle, please consider becoming a patron by stopping over at the Patreon page. Something as little as $1 a month goes a real long way in supporting this channel. And to all you patrons that I have currently, thank you guys very, very much. You guys are all rock stars.